Good day, colleagues. Oh, wait, let me go back here. You might notice I'm using a new platform. It's called Be Connected. If you would like to know more about that, please let me know and I'll send you a link and more information. And I'm doing sharing. So I'm not doing video sharing today. It is very hot and I'm sitting between two open windows, so you won't be able to see anything even if I do video. So I'm not going to look at something new. This we actually did before on ChatGPT, but I'm trying to show you how we can do that which we've learned and which we've explored to continue exploring, going deeper, and how we can apply it. So today we're looking at difficult concepts. So in social work, in psychology, sociology, communication, criminology, there are certain concepts that can be very difficult to understand for us, but also for us to explain it to our clients, especially if we are maybe developing a course, a program, material, awareness material, and so on. And in our minds, it makes sense. But we have to remember that it doesn't always make sense in the mind of our sponsors and our clients or our community. And and I think this is where ChatGPT comes in. Now, today, I'm not going to do translation also, but remember, you cannot take even these responses and then translate it. And after you've read it in English, and maybe if you know a scientist or a geek, get them to have a look at then the translation and if it makes sense once you've translated it in your language or in your community or client's language. So the first question I'm asking is, what is a black hole? So that's a plain question. This is a scientific term and we find it in literature and movies. So what is a black hole? And then chat gives us an answer, and it's actually not a too difficult answer. It's very short. And remember, one can then ask it more questions like, what is astrophysics? What is X-rays? What is a supermassive black hole? What is stellar mass black holes? What do you mean with the event horizon? So if something doesn't make sense, go deeper. Who is Albert Einstein? So you can always ask more information. What is general theory of relativity? Because I mean, it's a couple of years back that I've learned about the general theory of relativity. I may not remember what I've learned at school. So here is an explanation, and one can ask deeper questions. My question now was, is this theory or is this observable? And then it replies to that. So there's its answer, and then it explains it. So I really love that this is like a conversation. It just doesn't just tell me theory. It gives me a further explanation. Okay, and then I ask it something else that one also get in sci-fi and in all kinds of other places. What is wormholes? Okay, and then it gives me a reply. And remember, you can now ask, what is Einstein-Rosen bridge? What is this? Who's Albert Einstein? What is the theory of general relativity? And then it explains what is a wormhole. Now, this is a very short wormhole. I've asked this earlier this year or in Bing Chat, and I was referred to a Wikipedia article which was very interesting, but a little bit beyond my understanding. I also watched a video which helped a little bit, but it was still very difficult to understand. And I think even this may be difficult to understand. Maybe my brain had some time in the meantime to work with these concepts, and this is now making it a little bit more, and I understand a little bit more what it's trying to be. I'm not going to try to explain this to a 5-year-old. But here it is, and you can ask further questions. Explain to me, what is this? How would I explain this to a 5-year-old? Then let's move back to then our work as social workers. So you have now done your course in Imago Relationship Theory, and you want to market yourself as a facilitator or a therapist and using this theory. And now you sit with a blank page, having to explain this to your community or client, or even to your manager if you want to do this in the NPO where you're working. So here, Chat is giving us a very short, concise explanation of what it is. This is very short. And then you can even paragraphs, this amount of characters, depending on where you need to submit this information. So if you need to explain in your LinkedIn profile, what is Imago Relationship Theory, you will then say 2,000 characters and let it explain it with that in mind. And then as I talk about thanks, that is actually a nice explanation, but please explain this on grade 8 level, grade 8 language level. And here it goes. And look how short it is, how easy understandable this is. Okay. Do you see how easy is this? How this can help you? Because remember, we get up in our heads in the theory, and our clients need to understand what we are saying, and sometimes they just don't. So ask ChatGPT to help you to rewrite this. At least if you get off the blank page, you can improve on that information. So then I asked it another question, because this is something I'm working with, is helping social workers to brand themselves using archetypes. So I first want to make sure that ChatGPT actually know what archetypes are. And then it gives me an explanation, and it even used the different common archetypes. It explains them. And it refers me to different people where I can go to. Maybe so it says Jung, maybe in the next question. Okay, so there's a nice short explanation. Then I said, okay, but how do we use these archetypes in personal branding? And then it again comes with a short explanation. And it again gives the different archetypes. And it then say that you have to adapt this to your specific goals and the needs of your target audience. So there you go. And if you want to know more about this platform, if you want to know more about using archetypes in your personal or practice branding, please let me know. And let me know what you think of the view of this video. Was this video helpful? Are you still exploring? Thank you. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy exploring. Remember, we are busy with a 30-day challenge. So we still need to do the challenge. Thank you. Enjoy.